We got it. Jason, if you can, please let us know how to fix it. Kramer just walked out. You need the microphone? I think so. Yeah, we're working on that, yeah.
Alright, everybody look! Here we go.
4, 5, 6. Holly, I communicated if somebody can call you and let you know how it looks, because I'm not going to be able to look. Just have them text you guys and let me know. Thank you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Welcome everyone to the Super Bowl 51 today we have big guest, Elk River. And the drums.
I'm looking for the extension.
Brick wall!
I'll call. I'll call. You know what?
I got a boxing now. Looks good.
Okay, great. Yeah. Keep listening. I'm going to try and hook this up. All right, puck drop. Elks win the drop. Over to Hughes on the far wall. Goes into their zone, the Rosemount zone. Picked up by White. Thrown in deep. Rosemount comes around the back of the net. Working their way out of the zone. Ross knocks it away. White, what? Swing and a miss. Working on the near board. Picked up by Westgard. Going up. Hughes gets it before it goes too far and throws it back in the zone. And they backhand. Kept in by Thomas. And they throw it deep. The Elks do change. Rosemount struggling to get it out of their zone. Gets around Hughes. Goes in. And a shot. It Bassett went wide. Alcott picks it up. Goes into the zone. Oh, Jack couldn't hold it. Skybird. They're working along the outside. And a shot. Saved by Rosemount. Good shot. Look for he's up, heading for that upper blocker side. No, it's not. Rosemount brings it around the back of the goal. Skybird couldn't keep it in. Puts it off the wall for Jack Riley. Riley puts it across the ice for a Bassett. Skybird gets up some steam, heads towards center ice. Elverson lets it go by. Bassett puts it down deep, around back behind the net. Stoltz got it. Back around. Passes Skybird on the blue line. And a shot goes off the glove, I think, or the pad. Skybird around the back. Kept in by Stoltz. Saved by the goalie. Alverson working on the near boards. Jackson puts it against the board. Stolen by Rosemount. A shot goes off the net and bounces into the crease and promptly covered up. Just plugging the microphone in. We want to see how this works. Let us know if this is any different. Our microphone actually plugged in now. Put up into the Rosemount zone. Stoltz after it. Run back behind the net. Great. Hughes on the far board. Look to hold it in. Held in by Mac. A shot by Hughes and a glove save. All right. Hughes flips it towards the net. Steered to the near corner by the goalie. Mac keeps it in. Reached up. The Irish. Don't do that again. There he is. So the Elks going to put on a penalty kill. 11:40 on the clock in the first period, and 2 minutes will be shorthanded. The puck is backed all the way down into the Rosemount zone. They're working away around the back of the net and throw it up ice. Picked up by Alcott. Alcott throws it across ice. Around the back of the net. Hughes tries to get rid of it. He does get out of the zone and goes all the way down into the Rosemount zone. Stoltz trying to do a forecheck. Alcott picks it up, but back to the Rosemount behind the net. Breaking out to the near boards. Alcott hot on his tail. A shot steered to the near boards by is it Ryan? Okay. All right. Rosemount picks it up. They can. Oh, it's stolen by Rotz. Rotz down by himself. Covered up by the Rosemount goalie. Working on the near corner. Rotz comes away with it. Bring it around the back. 35 seconds left of the power play of Rosemount. Pass across ice. Rosemount having a hard time even making entry into the offensive zone. Rosemount back to neutral ice, trying to reset. Westgard able to take it away with a little help from Skyberg. And Rotz comes away with the puck. Tries to get it up to Westgard, but hit away. But Westgard does get to it behind the net. Pushed down. They're still working. Passed up. Bassett throws it all the way down. Hit a Rosemount player. Stopped halfway. It seems like Rosemount is steadily working their way backwards. And a centering pass. A centering pass from Lincoln to White. And Elks go on the board. At 9:22 of the first period, White wide open in the crease, buries it on a pass from Trzynski. And the Elks come away with it, but Rosemount came in, stole the puck, and took a shot, goes wide. Trzynski with the puck in the near mid-ice. Riley picks it up, bounces over Halverson's stick, and Rosemount picks it up, throws it down into the zone. Thomas grabs it, pass behind the net to Hughes. Hughes tries to hit Trzynski and goes a little out of his reach. Hughes, battling Balsamic. I don't know if that's his name or not. Comes up Halverson through the neutral ice. Tries to squeeze around the corner. No luck there. Pass out. Goes down into the Elk zone. Penalty is killed. Thomas passes up. Trzynski. The near boards to Jack. Riley takes a shot and a glove save. Okay. Behind the net. Turn and Jackson tried to get a shot off and was knocked down. Bassett throws it in deep. Going off the far boards, Alcott picks it up. Tries to pass it to Bassett, but it was behind him. Thrown up by Skyberg, and it's offside on Rosemount. Let's go, Jackson! Trickling through. There's Jackson home. Back to Bassett. Bassett goes up the boards to Young, who was on Rosemount, and they throw it in. Stoltz gets it wide open, and the crease was Helm, but unable to connect. And it looks like the net came out. Elks throw it down deep. There's Bassett who did that. Hit her onto the near boards. Jackson Helm fighting it up. Not held in by Bassett. Elks do a change. Ross took the draw, gets it up to Westgard. They're working the near boards. Ross almost got it away from the Rosemount player. Behind the net. Went on the far boards. Picked up by Rotz and a shot by Mack and a glove save by their goalie. Rotz taking his draw again. Gets it back. Mack takes a shot. Finds his way through. Stick save by their goalie. Behind the net. Rotz and White. Hit across. Westgard tried for it. Knocked it into our zone. Mack picks it up. Mack behind the net. Picked up by Rosemount. They had a guy open in the crease and a shot and a save, center mass. Mack goes around the back of the boards over to Hughes. Hughes up to Trzynski. Gets it up to Halverson to Riley back to Halverson and a save. Halverson is hooked. And there's the call. Sorry, my tongue got a little caught up in the action. Brain's moving much faster than my mouth. Are you listening? Oh. Halverson takes the draw to Skyberg as the Elks are on a power play. And Skyberg with great defensive work. Thomas and them battle together. Skyberg comes away with it, gets it to Thomas, who moves it up the ice. Krasinski up to Halverson. Halverson drops it to Krasinski again, across the ice, to Riley, to Thomas, to Skyberg, to Riley, and across ice, to Thomas, to Skyberg, and a shot. Good puck movement. Halverson to Skyberg. Picked up by Skyberg after a block. Pass. Riley to Halverson. In right, the puck kind of snuck through. Krasinski on the near boards. Puts it around back. Takes it around the other side. Behind the net. Got rid of it. It's just sitting back there on the boards. Riley to Skyberg. And the back hits the side of the net. That's only 2 shots on goal for all this time we've had. We didn't concentrate too much on. And Krasinski, a shot. I think the Elks just need to put it on the net more. White was taking the draw. Bassett to his left. Hughes gets it down to Westgard, back to Hughes. And a shot, a rebound. They're working on it. Rotz brings it around. Oh, a nice shot by Rotz. Back down to Rotz, or to White, and they throw it all the way down. Icing on Rosemount. Elcott took the draw. Rosemount comes away with it. Co-drags around. Bassett back. Hughes on the far corner. To Stoltz. Knocked up for Helm. Helm gets it to Elcott. Elcott with some speed. Goes around the net. Nobody there. Bassett to Elcott. I'm sorry. And that's Stoltz. Back to Elcott. And pass through the crease. Just missed. Rosemount comes storming out. And a shot and a glove save. Halverson, the Mac, and back at the board. Puts it right through the crease and everything. And picked up by Riley. Riley brings it down. Passes it to Krasinski and a shot. A pat save by Rosemount. on the back of the boards. Skybird tries to knock it away from him. Skybird picks it up off a Krasinski check, comes around, working the near boards, goes around and in the zone, drops it off to Halverson. Halverson gets it over to Skybird, who had Lincoln sitting right in the front in the crease, unable to connect. He brings it around the back. Riley, it's a Skybird and a shot, just goes wide. I think the goalie got a piece of that. Pass up. Mac takes a long shot up in there, and the pass to the crease goes through it. Halverson took a stab at it. Krasinski to Skybird to Mac. Mac skates it in. Skybird throws it up the ice to Halverson. Halverson brings it in, gets a little in front of him. Rosemount held in by Westgard, but they eventually get it out. Hughes gets it and throwing up the ice. It'll be icing on the Elks. Rots take the draw. Hughes came with it, gets it to the near boards. Hughes going up to Rots. Rots and chasing it up against Rosemount. They're going behind the net, picking up some speed, throws it to the near board or the far boards. Rosemount comes out. They had a 3-on-2, or no, there's a 2-on-4. My apologies. Working on the near boards, gets it up to Thomas, but tried to hit Stoltz. But Rosemount brings it back in, and a glove save by Sherritt. Rods taking the face off. Rosemount picks it up on the boards, throws it behind the net. Thomas to White, playing for it in the corner. Going back down around. Hughes going to the far corner. Throwing up White. Brings it up into the zone. Pass out to Hughes. Hughes a shot and a rebound in front. Finally covered up. Gotta rush that net. Get that rebound in. Rats. Takes the puck to run back. Tries to stuff it in. Didn't work. Going back to another Rosemount player. Throws it up the board. It goes all the way back. Hughes picks it up from Sherritt. Throws it up the ice. Hits Westgard. Westgard throws it across the White. And buzzer sounds ending the first period. A couple minutes rest session. You weren't supposed to see that. All right, the Elks need to get some on the board. I don't think 1-0 is going to make it. It's not going to be enough. Let's go, Elks. All right, Rosemount takes that face off and throw it around the back of the Elk zone. Bassett for it, working in the corner. Helps out by, well, Skybird picks it up. Hits Stoltz. Stoltz is the race for the puck. Rosemount threw it against the boards and it bounced up into the girders. They call him a zebra. Blocked. Oh, Elcott tried to take a shot. Off balance, he falls in the slot. Loose puck goes into the slot. Rosemount picks it up, fires it up, but intercepted by Bassett. Bassett wasn't there in time, and it goes all the way back. Jackson on the near or far boards picks it up to Stoltz, who goes in on a forecheck, gets to the puck first, throws it up to Jackson, and Jackson put it up in the net, trying for the upper side of that goal. Got Halverson taking the draw. Riley on his left. Trzynski on his right. Mack in the slot. Up high. And Hughes on the far boards. Knocked away by Hughes, but Rosemount still comes up. Hit up. Knocked away. Rosemount with the puck. Hughes looks like he hit it up the boards. Picked up by Mack. Hit Trzynski. Trzynski running a race. Brings it around the back of the net. And Riley puts it in Halverson, and Halverson pops it in. That's the second time they've scored today. And 13:27 into the second period with 13:27 left. Halverson puts one in, assisted by Riley and Trzynski. Halverson gets it again and brings it into the Rosemount zone, throwing up the boards. Hughes picks it up, and a shot was just high. Mack puts down the board, so Riley gets it up to Hughes. Hughes puts it in just wide, looking for that tip. Trzynski falls. Riley gets it back to Hughes, unable to keep it in. Throws it up the boards. Halverson brings it in, throws it around, beats his guy. Trzynski back up to White. Oh, sorry about that. Bad camera work. Underneath. 2-on-3. Hughes goes back on the far boards. Backs it up. Drops it off. Rosemount picks it up. Battling for the puck. Mack throws it up the boards. Westgard brings it in a shot. Center mass and bounces out to the blue line. Pass up the ice from Thomas. Westgard picks it up. Tried to dump it back to Rotz. There's Josie. And pass right through the crease to White. Couldn't connect though. Just missed it. Rotz throws it back down. Behind the net. Rosemount picks it up. Tries to get it out of the zone. Held in by Rotz. Rotz, it's White. A pass through. Oh, it just missed. Rotz picks it up in the slot. Brings it around the back of the net. And a shot. Saved by the goalie. Thomas on the near boards. Gets it down to Rotz, but almost picked up by Westgard. Rosemount picks it up. Knocked away by Rotz and White. And Rosemount tries to reset things up. Picked up by White and throws it down into the Rosemount zone. 10:50 left of the second period. Up to Skyberg and neutral ice. He drives it right in and a shot, or saved by the goalie, but into the slot. Picked up by Rosemount. Rosemount trying to work their way up the ice. Passes it up. No icing. Skyberg behind the net. Passes it up the near boards to Stoltz. Picked up by that's Thomas. Thomas gets it up to Elcott. A shot goes off a Rosemount player, trickles into the far corner. Stoltz hits it into the slot, and a backhand shot by Jackson goes into the corner, thrown out of the zone. Picked up by Skyberg. Skyberg to Hughes, who hits Elcott. Elcott goes in, and a shot steered to the far corner. Jackson's there to pick it up. Elcott helping him out. Goes behind the net. Going around to the near boards. Hughes. And a shot and a glove save. Shoot the crap up! Hughes tried to keep it in. Knocked away. Knocked away. Krasinski picks it up. Goes into the Rosemount zone. Goes behind the net. Drops it off for Riley to Krasinski to Bassett. Krasinski tries to center. Knocked away by Riley. Riley passes it to Bassett. Thrown off the boards. Oh, Bassett wasn't able to hold it in. Riley picks it up on the blue line. Taken away by Rosemount. Hit Riley. Riley up there. Lincoln. Lincoln's got Halverson with him. Halverson in the far corner tries to hit him. Hughes picks it up. Going up. Hughes drops it for Riley. Riley to Trzynski, a one-timer saved by the Rosemount goalie. Lincoln working, and White takes a shot. Hughes gets over. Not in time. Over to Bassett. Bassett takes the puck up across the blue line. He's put into the boards. Bassett picked up by Rotz. Rotz hits his guy. He goes flying. Rotz still picks it up. Backhanded to the near side. Oh! No call there. Face plant into the glass. Rosemount throws it around the near side. Knocked knocked away. I think he got away with an offside there, but Westgard knocked away by White. What? Oh, put it right through the crease. Nobody's there. Rotz gets it back to Westgard. Gets it to Mac. Mac throws it up the ice. Let's take a look at the shots. Second period, 7:06 left. Elks win the Mac, brings it up, throws it up on the far boards. Hit around the back of the net. Picked up by Alcott. Alcott's got Jackson with him. Throws it across. Jackson wasn't crashing the net. He's on the far boards, so he has the puck. Stoltz helping him out. Rosemount right behind. Jackson trying to take care of his guy. Mac tries to rush him. Got a 2-on-1 for Rosemount. Throwing just too far in front of the number 9 there. Put into the slot. Shot by them. It's saved by Sherritt. Alcott up to Stoltz. Tries to stick handle around that guy and no good. Shot goes high and thrown all the way down. And we'll go back into the Elk zone. All right, won by the Elks. Hughes throws it up the ice, picked up, and goal. 2-1 game. Elks are dominating except by the score, which is pretty typical, in my opinion. They get it together. Going to the far side. Riley picks it up. Shot side. Kaczynski. A shot finds its way through. It's a save by the pads. Kaczynski in the near corner. A shot hits Riley in the chest. Riley working in the far corner. Picked up by Kaczynski. A pass up, held up by Thomas. Hughes. And a shot tipped by Riley. Goes to the near corner behind the net. Kaczynski to Halverson. Halverson working his way around the back. A backhand knocked away. Hughes back for it. Throws it off the boards. Picked it up by Rosemount. And a shot almost saw it through the 5-hole, but Sherritt was able to get something on it. Into the slot. It's up to Westgard. Westgard carries it through, gets it up to White. Tries to dip it down deep, and it must have gone out of play. I didn't see it. Rotz back to Bassett. Bassett tried to hold it in and shoots it down deep. White back. They throw it up through the boards. Skyberg goes back for it into the outside to Bassett. Bassett had it knocked away by a Rosemount player, picked up by Rotz. Rotz behind the net. Pulls it up, puts it through the legs, and keeps going with it. Rotz is being held, but he gets all the way through and behind the ice. Avoids a hit. Skyberg battling. Pass up on the side. And a shot and a save by Sherritt. Well, I think the play's getting a little sloppy on the Elks play. It needs to tighten up a little bit. A lot of bit. Okay. Gets it back to Skyberg. Skyberg on the near boards. To Stoltz. Knocked away. Skyberg is able to push this guy aside and let Sherritt cover it up. Good defense. All right, we'll do it again. Elcott. Back to Skyberg. Skyberg throws it on the far side to Helm. Helm picks it up. Hit into the slot. Turn to fire by Rosemount. You got to quit feeding their defense or their wingers. Stoltz tried to get it out of the zone. Skyberg backhands into the boards and comes back in, and a small backhand shot almost sees its way through. Alcott had it stripped of him, throws it back behind the boards, and Rosemount backed it, hands it in, taken away by Rosemount. These guys got it. Saved by Sherritt. These boys need to have their butts kicked a little bit now. Sloppy play. And you can all sense what's going to happen if we don't straighten it out. All right, Hughes throws it off the glass. Knocked right in by their defense. Hughes battling, taking on 2 or 3 of their players. Yeah, Hughes comes away with it. Gets it up to Krasinski. Krasinski had a shot blocked. Halverson. This is Hughes, and Hughes back to Hughes. Over to White. White to Krasinski. Tries to throw it up. Bouncing puck. It's that call on Rosemount, I'm hoping. Yep. With 1:58 left of the second period, the Elks are barely holding on to a 2-1 lead. Halverson to Skyberg to Bassett. Elks on the power play. Krasinski over to Skyberg. Into Jack Riley to Krasinski. Passed into the slot, and they clear it out. Bassett loses the puck, but picked up by Rotz. Rotz behind the net. Rotz tries to cut in, knocked away, but Rotz is there to pick up his Hughes to Thomas to Hughes. Oops, sorry. Over to Thomas. Hughes held it in. Over to Rotz. Rotz brings it in behind the net. Thomas. Whoops, shit, I'm sorry. To Westgard. A shot. Saved by the goalie. To Thomas. To Westgard. And a glove save Sorry about that poor camera work. Okay, 33.6 seconds left of the second period. 35 seconds left of the power play. So we'll start out the third period with a 2-second power. Rebound to the front, held in by Rotz. Rotz to Thomas. To Hughes, and a shot. Oh, a save.
Fun to watch, Elks. Fun to watch.
9 seconds left in the second period. Left guard throwing up high and comes down over here, but it goes into the girders. 2.8 seconds left. Got time for pretty much one shot. Goes back, Hughes, and it fires it wide. Well, it went off a Rosemount player and went to the near boards, and thus ended the second period. And here's for Rosemount, 13 shots on goal for the Elks, 31. The Elks barely holding on to a 2-1 lead. They'll go back and get things straightened and hopefully come back and score countless goals. I'm going to leave it running. I'm going to put something in to cut the sound. So we'll talk to you when we get back. This goes to nothing. No. Huh. What? Can you hear me? That's weird. Here, let me try this. See what happens. Better? Oh, okay. I wonder because I'm still recording it because I'm going to put it on one file. It'll be easy to upload if I need to. One file for every period. Well, yeah, it's good, right? Because I laugh. Let's go, Trzynski! Hope you can hear it. Can you hear it? Here. Testing. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And try putting. How about now? You can hear now? Okay. We won't mess with it. Yeah, you should dare them to actually put the puck in the net. Top. All right. We got 2 seconds of a power play. There's out. Rod picks it up, fires it, goes to the far side. Hughes picks it up, gets it down to Ross, who takes another shot at it. He's saved. Loose puck picked up by Rosemount. They worked their way out of the zone. Worked their way into the zone. Stolen by Thomas. Oh, almost hit Rots going up. Hit by Hughes, and it goes behind the net. Thomas shuffles it up. Rots on the near boards. Picked up by Westgard. Westgard working it in. Rots brings it in. Drops it off for White, and a shot by Thomas. Save. Rosemount knocks it back. Puts it to the near boards. Throws it down into the zone. White up to Elcott. Elcott brings it around in the near corner. Looking for someone to pass it to. Thrown into the mix. Stoltz grabs it, gets it back out the basket on the far boards. Rosemount picks it up in the corner. Get it, hit there. We got a guy streaking out of the zone. Pass. Blocker saved by Sherritt. Puts it to the far boards. Picked up and neutralized by Rosemount. Jackson puts on a forward check. Puts it in near boards. Going against the boards. Skybird. Up to Jackson. Jackson working on the side. Puts it into the center. No one's home. And we got a 2-on-2, 3-on-2. A shot goes wide, hits the backboards and shoots back up. Knocked back down to Skybird. And a shot is saved by Sherritt. Picked up by Stoltz. Brings it out into neutral ice. Rosemount. Pass by everywhere. Waving off icing. Rosemount's first in there. Rosemount on the side boards. Stolen by Jackson. And throwing down. Rosemount trying to work their way out of the zone. Kept in by Riley for just a moment. Knocked away by White or Halverson. Riley tried to hit it up the middle to Lincoln. Knocked back in the zone by Hughes. Gets out of the zone, and it's icing. 11:50 left in the third period. Whoop. Behind the net. Rosemount. No. Oh. Riley hits this guy. Riley hits two guys. Trzynski drops it off to Mack. Takes a shot. Hits the near boards. Hughes holding it in. It flipped out. Mack flips it up to the blue line. Picked up by Trzynski. Hit in deep. Trying to throw it out. Hughes grabs it. And a shot. A shot. A bounce. Oh! Put it right over the top of the goalie. Right through the crease. Trzynski gets it up to Mack. Mack can't hold it in. He tries to flip it in far. Hughes able to get it. Icing is waved off. Going up. Rosemount. Neutral light. Playing it in. Skyberg there. Knocked away. Thomas picks it up. Throws it behind the net. White. Tried to knock it away. Knocked away. Picked up by Thomas. Thomas through neutral ice. Going in around. He makes it around the corner. Oh! Oh! White just barely missed that connection. You got to start hitting that. Somebody's got to pick up the puck. Let's go. Picks up the Rots. Rots. And the glove, no. And that comes off. A little sus. It is. What? What? There was a time when I was cool. You may say, when was that? Hey, at least I was alive in the 70s. Good time. But back in, trying to hold that in. Rots. Goes chase. A shot and a glove save. What? Well, I was alive in the 80s too.
Let's go, Elks! Step it up!
Yeah, what she said. Elks holding on to a 2-1 lead. A shot and a glove save. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left. We need goals. Picked up by Skyberg. Behind the net. Going on the near board. Picked up by Alcott. Alcott sneaks around the guy. Around the corner. Pass up to Thomas and takes a shot. Pad save, comes to the near board. The shot by Skyberg goes over the far boards. Trying to hold it in. Unable to, but Skyberg's back in our zone. Throws it out the boards into the Rosemount zone. And hit. Traveling up. Hughes coming off the bench. Gets the puck over to Skyberg. Skyberg trying to get through traffic. Knocked away by Rosemount. Skyberg with the puck. Oh, pass into the slot. Held in. A shot goes off Jackson and goes into the netting. So I brought the poor camera work again. Ellison wins it. Hughes throws it on the far boards, trying to hit trying to hit Trzynski. Hughes throws it off the boards again. Up for Riley. Knocked away by Trzynski. And there's it. At 8:23 left in the third period, the Elks strike again, and it's 3-1. Dropped to Rotz. Stolen. Rosemount, 2 neutral life. Hughes tries to knock it away. Thrown in by Rosemount, goes behind the net. Bassett to White. Bassett comes up with it. Thrown in, blocked by Bassett on the near boards. Bassett gets it, brings it around the net. Up to Westgard, to Rotz. Rotz takes it away, tries to backhand it in. Westgard to White. To Hughes. And a shot goes right through the crease. White in the far corner, picked up by Rotz. Rotz shoots high. Bassett hits it in. White picks it up. The Elks went for a change. Mack hits it down deep again. The Elks complete their change. Rosemount bringing it out. And thrown into the Elk zone. Skyberg back. Throws it up the board. Out of reach of Jackson. And icing. Puck drop. Skyberg picks it up, brings it around the net. Gets around one guy. Gets around Stoltz. Thrown out of the zone by Rosemount. Got a 2-on-1. Oh, picked up by Stoltz. Knocked it away. Skyberg 1-on-2. And a shot goes wide. Picked up by Stoltz. And one of the Rosemount players brought it into the crease, but they come streaking out. Stopped. Knocked away by Jackson. A shot saved by Shirt. Halverson. Skyberg battling behind the net. Knocked over to Trzynski. Trzynski hits Jack coming up the near boards. Over to Halverson. Back to Jack. Jack takes a shot. Saved by their goalie. Working in the corner, Trzynski. We're on the far corner. Changes direction behind the net. Near board. Halverson to Skyberg. Skyberg to Halverson. Halverson goes around in the corner. He tries to hit Mack. We got a 2-on-1, but
We got you.
Riley taking the draw. Hughes doesn't like the puck, so he puts it up in the stands. Keep it on that side, Hughes. Well, if it's going to leave the ice, I better have it on the other side. All right, battling for it. They held it in on the blue line. A one-timer and pretty easy save for sure. Had an open line. 5 minutes even left of the third period. 3-1 lead. A shot right off the faceoff, and then puts it all the way down on net. Knocked away by Lincoln. Picked up by Thomas to Hughes. Hughes off the boards and knocked away by Riley. Goes into the zone and they have to start over. Riley battles for the puck, comes away. Oh, Krasinski picks it up, wings it up the ice. Now Rosemount comes out of behind their goal. Rotz knocks it away, but picked up by Rosemount. The near boards. 4 minutes left of the time in the third period. A shot, and it goes wide, goes to the far boards, and they take another shot from the corner, and Sharzy covers that up easily. Okay, 38 seconds left of the penalty kill. To the penalty, max penalty. All the way down to Rosemount. Just under 30 seconds left. Rosemount. Stolen by Rotz. Rotz takes a shot high above the net. He's going to start shooting a little lower. And he likes to go for that top corner. Halverson knocked it away. Skyberg trying to knock it away. Pass to Priest. Intercepted by Rotz. Rotz just throws it down. Goes for a change. 3:15 left of the third period. Elks just killed the penalty. Knocked away by Westgard. Westgard in the corner. Throwing up the ice. Picked up by Rotz. But thrown back up into the neutral zone. Westgard putting on a good forecheck. Intercepted by Rotz. And offsides, evidently. I don't believe it. Another one would be nice just to seal it. Rotz taking the draw. Win the draw. Westgard tries to get it back to Skyberg. Skyberg back behind the net. We're throwing on a good forecheck. Westgard on the far boards. Hits it out. Bassett. Bassett up to White. White goes around his guy. He still has the puck. And they put it in. Is that White to Rotz? On a great play. Moving around. I think it was off a rebound. So Rotz puts Elk River up 4-1. With 2:27 left in the third period, the Elks extend their lead to 4-1. The Elks, I was just informed, have 41 shots on goal. Skyberg hits Jackson. Jackson came away with the puck. Got it up to Elcott. Elcott tries to knock it out. Held in. Jackson working on the near boards. Goes around the net. They throw it out. Rosemount comes streaking out. knocked away. Skyberg able to throw it back up in the neutral zone and into the Rosemount zone. Rosemount comes in. Alcott tries to take him off the puck. Skyberg picks it up, punches it through to Bassett. Bassett up the ice and down the ice. Icing it shall be. 1 minute, 27 seconds left of the third period. And the Elks on icing will post the face-off in their zone. Thomas picks it up. Gets it over to Krasinski. Krasinski hits Jack on the far, near side. Knocked away. Jack picks it up. Thomas throws it up to Jack. Jack's going into the zone. Pass it to Lincoln. A shot. Save. We got an odd man rush. 3-on-2. Shot goes wide. Oh, almost bounced over. Good save by Hughes. Followed by a good block. Krasinski backhands it in the neutral zone. 45 seconds left in the game. Knocked away. Krasinski picks it up. Knocked away. Rosemount puts it in their own zone. Halverson goes up for it. Held in by Hughes. Hughes throws it around. 25 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Krasinski gets it. Throws it up the zone. In the neutral zone. Hughes on the defense there. As they're just going to let the clock run out. Pass it behind. Near boards. And 4, 3, 2. They tried to sneak one in at the end. That was a no-go. The Elks are victorious this morning. 4-1. Which means we'll play again at 2 o'clock at another venue. So I think it's the Memorial one. Ford or Chevy rink. So we're going to clean up and we're going to change venues and we're going to get back to this live stream again at around 2 o'clock, give or take. I expect everyone that's here right now to be there. Right? Yes.